A very good morning to all the students. Welcome back to maths class. Till date, we have studied HCF and LCM. Now we will see the use of HCF and LCM in our daily life. We will understand this by a simple example. A shop sells 450 gram bottle of jam for 96 rupees and a bigger bottle of 600 gram for 124 rupees. Which bottle is it more profitable to buy? Now this can be solved by unitary method. But in unitary method we will get the cost of 1 gram of jam in each bottle and then compare. However, the calculation is easier if we use a bigger common factor rather than a smaller one. Now let us use 150, the HCF of 450 and 600 to compare. Now 150 is the HCF, you do prime factorization, remove the common factors, we will find that HCF of 450 and 600 is 150. Now 450 can be written as 150 into 3, whereas 600 can be written as 150 into 4. Now you can see in the sum the cost of 450 gram bottle is 96 rupees. And since 150 is the HCF, to make it 450 we are multiplying 150 by 3. So what we will do is in the small bottle 150 gram of jam will be, we can write it as 96 upon 3. Why 3? Because 150 is the HCF. To make 150 as 450 you have to multiply by 3. So 96 divided by 3 is going to give you 32 rupees. In the large bottle 150 gram of jam is going to cost 124 upon 4. 124 you can see in the sum the cost rupees, and 4 150 is the HCF. To make it 600 we have to multiply by 4. So 124 divided by 4, which is equal to 31 rupees. Thus it is more profitable to buy the 600 gram bottle of jam. As we have seen the use of LCM and HCF in our daily life, now we will use LCM and HCF to solve the sums. There are two methods. First I'll explain you method 1. For example, if we have to add 17 upon 28 plus 11 upon 35. In this you will see it's a fraction. As we all are aware, a fraction is made up of a numerator and denominator. The number above the division line is the numerator and the number below the division line is the denominator. Now first method 1 is to add the fractions. Let us make the denominators of the fractions equal. Now you can see 17 upon 28 plus 11 upon 35. What we will do is to make the denominators same. We will multiply 28 into 35. 28 into 35, whatever number you multiply in the denominator, you will multiply that in the numerator also. You can see here 17 into 35 upon 28 into 35 plus 11 multiplied by 28 into 35 multiplied by 28. Okay. Now when you multiply, whatever you will get the answer as. You multiply and find out what is the answer. Method 2 you can see, let us find the LCM of 28 and 35 in order to add the fractions. Okay. Now second method is LCM of the denominators and then to add the fractions. Now LCM, how we'll find out? We will prime factorize 28 and 35, and when we factorize we will get that LCM as 140. Now you have to see that 140 is the answer. 28 when you multiply it by 5 you will get it as 140. As I told you in method 1, whichever number we multiply in the denominator should be multiplied in the numerator. Since 28 into 5 is equal to 140, 17 will also be multiplied by 5. Same here, 35 multiplied by 4 is going to give you 140. So you will multiply 11 into 4 also. Then you can see that 85 plus 44 is upon 140, which is equal to 129 upon 140. Now in the method 2, I have given you the answer as 129 upon 140. You will calculate the same sum using method 1 and check your answer should be what is given in method 2. I hope you have understood. Now your children, some more examples. Just try to understand. On dividing a certain number by 8, 10, 12, 14, the remainder is always 3. I repeat, on dividing a certain number by 8, 10, 12, 14, the remainder is always 3. Which is the smallest such number? Now how to solve these sums? Pay attention. To find this multiple, let us find the LCM of the given divisors. So what you will do is you will find the LCM for 8, 10, 12, 14. You can see how the LCM is calculated. So now the LCM becomes 2 into 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. So the LCM is 840. I have done the working in the right hand side. Just check and you also calculate the LCM for these numbers. To the LCM we add the remainder obtained every time. Now the LCM is going to be 840 and in the sum it is given that the remainder is 3. So 840 plus 3 is equal to 843. So the number is 843. You can check this sum by dividing 843 by 8, 10, 12, 14. You will always get the remainder as 3. Another example. Find the LCM of the numbers 16, 20, 18. You can see how the calculation is done. Now, if you look at the corner, you can see the LCM is 4 into 4 into 5. Now, did you notice here that 80 is one of the given numbers that the other numbers 16 and 20 are its divisors? That means 16 5s are 80, 20 4s are 80. We will begin with practice set 14. This is based on right from the beginning what we have done, HCF or GCD, LCM. I am just explaining you the sums. Pay attention. You have to choose the right option. I have done the working for you. So you please try to practice this. The HCF of 120 and 150 is dash. Now you can see your options are given 30, 45, 20, 120. First we'll find out the HCF. You can see here 120 and 150. 2 60s are 120. 2 75s are 150. 3 20s are 60. 3 15s are 75. 5 4s are 20. 5 3s are 15. Now since we are calculating the HCF, highest common factor, the common factors towards the left of the calculation. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. 2 3s are 6. 6 5s are 30. Hence the correct answer is option 1. The HCF of this pair of number is not 1. Now the correct answer is option 3, 40 and 20. It is not 1. If you see option 1, 13 17, 1 is common. 29 20, 1 is common. 14 15, 1 is common. But when you see in 40 and 20, 40 can be written as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5. 20 is written as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5. The HCF of 20 and 40 is 20. That means it is not 1. So the correct answer is third option, that is 40 and 20. Again, find the HCF and LCM. Children, we have already done this. I have just solved the sum for you to understand much more better. We will find the HCF and LCM of 14 and 28. First, we'll factorize. 2 7s are 14, 2 14s are 28, 7 1s are 7 2s are. Now the common factor for 14 and 28, 2 into 7, which is equal to 14. LCM is a product of common and uncommon factors, that is 2 into 7 into 2. So LCM is 28. Look at the second sum, 32 and 16. We will factorize it. You can see towards the left hand side of the sum, the common factors, that is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 4 times 2, which is equal to 16. Whereas LCM, the common and the uncommon, 4 times 2 along with the bottom 2 fifth time. That means LCM is 32. Again, few more sums. 17, 102, 170. Now to remove the common factors, if we factorize it, 17 1s are 17, 17 6s are 102, 17 10s are 170. So HCF is 17. LCM will be 17 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 10. Now your 6 can be written as 2 into 3 and 10 can be written as 2 into 5. Again 6 and 10, 2 is common. So 17 multiplied by 2 and the leftover numbers 3 and 5, which is equal to 510. Again the next sum, 23 69. Now HCF, 23 1s are 23, 23 3s are 69. So the common factor is 23. Whereas for LCM, common into uncommon, that is 23 into 3, which is equal to 69. Again the fifth sum, 21 49 84. 7 3s are 21, 7 7s are 49, 7 12s are 84. So now you see common factor is 7, so HCF is 7, and uncommon 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4. Now 12 can be written as 3 into 4. So this 3 can be written once and then the 4 is leftover number. So the LCM is now 588. Be safe and stay at home. Thank you.